on my way to go check the gate, you know, because you have to check the gate to make sure that your gate is legit before you can go be free and roam. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, my flight and my gate is exactly what it should be. It's on time and I'm good to go. Signing off. Landed in Denver, and that was like the longest deplaning ever. I mean, people were just sitting there like, get the heck off the plane. And then I hate when people stand up from the back of the plane and then they come forward and cut everybody else off that's in rows that precede them. Like, don't you know the deplaning process? You have to follow the rules. So now I'm gonna go get my bag from baggage claim. When I say this was the first time ever in my life that I just did last minute packing. So I actually checked the bag because I put too much stuff in there. Normally I have one little carry-on and I survive with my one little carry-on no matter what trip I go on or where I go. It'll be like 10 days. This trip is like 3 days. But anyway, I intend to have fun and do some exploring. This is my first time in Denver outside of an airport or not just driving through. So I plan to actually explore and do some fun things. I just did my first day of training, so now I'm going to explore a little bit and head over to the 16th Street Mall, which is a great attraction here in Denver. Denver is known as the Mile High City because of its altitude, but also you have to be very careful if you're not used to the altitude. You're supposed to drink a lot of water before coming down here and exploring. You know, if you exercise on the regular, say you run like 5 miles a day, it's probably better to do maybe 3 miles a day here. Some people are not used to the altitude. A lot of people pass out. A lot of people feel dehydrated. So I've just been drinking a lot of water. If you have one cocktail, it might feel like 3 cocktails. I have not drank anything since I've been here. I didn't even drink like on my way here, on the plane, nothing, just because I wanted to kind of feel it out for myself. So an interesting fact about Denver is that you're gonna see a lot of like CBD products here. You're gonna see a lot of hemp products, and that's because marijuana is legal. So if you come here and you visit and you're surprised by the smell, don't be, because everybody's high and the city smells like marijuana. However, you cannot smoke in public. You are only allowed and legally allowed to smoke in the confines of your privacy. I thought that was an interesting fact. Library of Congress, but the Library of Congress in DC is a lot more beautiful. I'm just saying the structure and the lighting poles on the outside. And like any major city, you're gonna see a lot of homeless people here. As you can see, someone has left their bedding. I didn't even do that much walking and I'm already out of breath, but I think it's just the altitude. This is the state capitol building. So that's the state capitol building behind me. Tomorrow, I'm going to schedule a tour to go see Pikes Peak. I was kind of going in between Pikes Peak and the Red Rocks, but I really want to see Pikes Peak. So that's the plan for tomorrow. That's about 60 miles from where I am. Red Rocks is about maybe 30 miles. It's like a 20-minute drive from here to go see the Red Rocks and the Amphitheater. My father-in-law passed a couple weeks ago. You know, I just thought it would be nice to go in the mountains and have some like time alone and reflection. Maybe send something off for him on top of a high mountain, you know. I just thought it was fitting since this is the Mile High City and he's soared high and he's gone, but he's still with us in our hearts. Well, I think he would. Probably like this city. It's a very nice city and they're really known for their food, and he enjoyed food. He loved to eat. So, you know, I think he would have enjoyed it here, just like exploring the different restaurants and going out to eat, walking around. He did enjoy walks and drinking his coffee. They have a lot of like coffee spots out here. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna be thinking of him. Garden area. I'm assuming down here is maybe the courthouse because it says erected by the police, city, and county of Denver. Usually when you see buildings like this with a clock on the top, a flag, and anything that has the word city and county typed on it, 9 times out of 10, it has something to do with the court. And so that's what I'm assuming. Denver is also known for its art. You're gonna see a lot of like murals on the walls, painted murals on different buildings. But as you can see, they've painted this street down here. Finished doing my touring of the city and I'm hot as hell. Gonna head to some rooftop restaurant I found. I just googled like top rooftop restaurants and bars in Denver, and one that came up was 5430. So I'm gonna head there now to get something to eat and then go back to the hotel later. So from talking to the locals, they were saying that I should probably do the Red Rocks tomorrow and the Amphitheater and maybe skip Pikes Peak. So while I go sit down to eat, I'm gonna book that tour instead. And I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with that because it's shorter and I don't really have a lot of time. Denver. Behind me, you will see the Crown Palace Hotel and Spa. It's like a very well-known landmark hotel in Denver. Tattoo on my hands of my kids' names, maybe their initials, maybe just like in between my fingers, like a fine line tattoo. So I just Googled a tattoo shop nearby and I think I'm gonna get a tattoo. So come with me to do that and I hope it goes well. I haven't had a tattoo in a long time. I think the last time I got a tat, maybe I was like 27, 28, 29, I don't know. But it's been a long time. Okay, so I just got my stencil done. I did come to a tattoo shop and I'm getting initials on my fingers and then this one. So stay tuned.
All the stars all around. the ancestral Rockies. Over the course of about 20 million years, the continent drifted up to its current location, and erosion did what erosion does. It took those mountains down to sand.
To get back to the van, we got about 45 minutes to kind of like look around. So right now I'm standing in the amphitheater. I mean, it's a really gorgeous view, and actually today is not that hot. It's like a nice really cool breeze up here. It's perfect. The weather's perfect. I mean, it's just, it feels amazing up here. And I have been drinking a lot of water because I don't want to feel dehydrated or sick. They were saying a lot of visitors come to Denver and think that you need to buy the $50 oxygen can, and really all you need to do is just drink water to help you with the altitude. But honestly, I feel fine, so. Finished my tour of the Red Rocks. I walked through the amphitheater, I went up one of the Red Rocks, went through there, took pictures, came back down, walked back up so I can go to the visitor center and look inside, look at the Hall of Fame, which gives you like all the list of performers who have ever performed in the amphitheater, and it's actually kind of remarkable to see how many people have performed here. So now we're gonna head back to the van and continue the rest of our tour.
What do you think of my office view? Beats the pants off any skyscraper I've ever worked in.
Snow in July, isn't that crazy? I'm getting hungry now. It's time for lunch. So I think after we go and look out at the summit, which is this area that I'm walking to right now, we are going to have lunch, and I can't wait because I'm starving. Well, this is Buffalo Bill's gravesite, and the rumor is that people have tried to steal his body. Somebody actually dug up the grave and took whatever they could. They made it all the way to the airport, but they got caught. So he's back. What do you guys think about my cowboy hat? Should I get it? I think it's very cute.